So, good morning, afternoon, or evening. My name is Robert Newman, and in case you don't know me, I'm a real estate marketing expert out of California. And today I'm going to talk to you about Zurple. All right, Zurple is a real estate lead generation platform. Okay, it really, in the world of real estate technology, is most well known. It has its niche in an automated email system that they use in order to do what's called nurturing leads. That is a fancy way of saying that they just keep talking to these leads at certain parts of the search process. So you're looking at the screen. This is a Zurple website. All right. So the way that Zurple gets people to the website, so I purchase a Zurple membership, all right, I, the realtor. These memberships range in cost. These were the quotes that I was given February 18th in 2017. Okay, you get a certain amount of websites, a certain number of agents can use these websites, a certain number of people can pay for the websites. This is roughly the pricing. They can change their pricing at any time, so please don't hold me accountable for Zurple's pricing. But this is the quotes that I was given on February 18th. And the amount of money mostly just changes the amount of traffic they're going to send to the platform. The way that they're going to get that traffic is they're going to do two things. Depends on buyers or sellers leads. Okay, for buyers leads, they're going to go onto Google. They're going to advertise. So if you do a search like Denver, Colorado real estate, you're going to see that there are advertisements at the top of the page, or the bottom of the page maybe, that say, there it is, okay, that basically talk about real estate. Anyway, your website, this website, will be in those paid advertisements someplace. Sends you to a landing page, this page, and then somebody starts to do searches. Somewhere in the search process, they're asked to register with the site. Zurple only comes like it's out of the box settings. The way that they hand it to you is they say that they are going to request a name and an email address. You want to change that. You want to send an email to support as soon as you sign up for Zurple that says that you want your phone numbers. Zurple has a pretty cool back office. Okay, this is what the back office looks like. All right, you have leads on the bottom. You've got how many emails have been sent. You've got statistics. Okay, the amount of properties that are on the MLS at this particular time. And of course, your own leads. Now, Zurple defines lead as somebody that has registered with their system. Okay? If the settings are the ones that they've given you, that just means that all somebody has to do is give you an email address. Zurple then makes it so that you can email, or actually just email this client. Now, they have an option for text messaging, but the text messaging option can only be used if you have a phone number, which Zurple itself does not ask for. So really what Zurple is providing you with is they're providing you with a marketing platform that collects emails. Now, I'm sure that somewhere in the process, because they do have a very complex system of sending emails to these people based on how many searches they're doing and when they're doing these searches. So click into a lead, and we can see, whoops, at least with buyer leads, and we can see that there is, so we can see down here how many messages have been sent, what messages have been sent to this client, and if they responded. Okay, so you can also leave notes inside the platform itself. And essentially, lead messages, my messages, property updates, alerts, favorites, and searches. Okay, so what Zurple really is it's a CRM and an email nurturing system. Okay? If you have a very good real estate salesperson who's used to digital online marketing tools, they will probably be able to really do something special in terms of productivity with this system. But Zurple is widely known and marketed for a system that just kind of nurtures and gives you leads, and it's really only a very, very small part of its potential. In order to maximize its potential, you're going to have to use things that you absolutely, positively have to do yourself. You're going to have to email leads on your own outside of the emails that they are sending. Now, this is buyer's leads. Let's talk about seller's leads for a second. So seller's leads, they're doing Facebook advertising. And with Facebook advertising, they're placing an ad like this. This is from one of their own video tutorials. And then they send those seller potentials to this, and then the seller gets an email through the system that looks like this. Now, my main challenge, or my main commentary, is going to be this. The seller system says that you're going to send them a home evaluation and infers that it's in writing. If you happen to have a real estate client or you're a real estate agent and you're sending your home, like my client that is using the system doesn't do written evaluations. They need to go see the home, and they want to make sure that they're comparing the home in relation. So essentially, they're prepping an offer, a very detailed offer, and part of that means an in-person visit, which means that they have to have a phone number to set up the appointment. So there are definitely a lot of tricky things in terms of Zurple's automated drip system that you're going to have to get in customizing, and customizing is very hard. These emails that go out, you can't customize them. You have to send in a message to support. If you want phone numbers, you have to send in a message to support. So far, I've sent in about 10 messages to support on my client's behalf, and I'm sure I have many more ahead of me before I can make this system profitable for my client. So I strongly recommend that you carefully consider this option. If you are a fairly savvy digital marketer, or at least even a mid-range digital marketer, I think you could do some really cool things with Zurple. I really do. But this is not a fire and forget system. No way. I mean, I'm sure in certain limited markets they probably had success with just the system as it's built, but in major markets where there's competition, I really doubt it. All right. Thanks for listening. See you the next time.